Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. And wow, guys, I honestly cannot believe what is happening right now. First off, look at my screen right now. We are seeing massive amounts of volume on XRP pouring in. Look at these transactions. Literally millions traded in the past minute. It's absolutely crazy. We are up about 11.2%. The market is going absolutely crazy right now. If we come over here, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 47.6K, up almost 8%. Most altcoins like ADA up about 16%. ADA actually flipped BNB today for the number 3 spot. It was absolutely massive. A lot of altcoins are performing very well. XRP up, like I said, 11% overall. We are seeing a lot of moves in the market right now, guys. It is doing absolutely incredible overall. And this is also resulting in a major, result for price action on alts as well, because, we follow Bitcoin for now. Now, the crazy thing is that we are above the rectangle now that I put on the screen. Now, this is great for us to actually break out of, because this shows significant support now, especially considering the fact that we are kind of trading in the same pattern as when we did to get to 60K. Now, just imagine if we do this exact sort of stance all the way to 65K. Look at how crazy of a move this would actually be. So, obviously, the candle is a little bit different for the starting candle, but we could actually technically go off of this candle right here. So just imagine if we mimicked the same move up to about 65K. I would not be surprised by this at all, but I don't think that it would be 65K. I realistically think that we could be upwards of 85K on this next rally up. Now, yes, this candle is obviously a lot bigger than what we are looking at right now, but this is just to give you guys a demonstration on how we could trade all the way up to 85K. Again, this is not an exact representation of what we would do, but just imagine if we had this major price increase of about 154% from our bottom candle over here. So technically, we could just do, about something like that. And then we'll have that nice pullback. It would be roughly about 45%. This would bring us down to about 38.7K, like I've been calling for a little bit of time. Obviously not guaranteed, but that would be very healthy. And then we would obviously have another 103% of an increase in price, with another drop of about 31%. And then our final run all the way up would be about a 59% of an increase in price, almost 60. Now, just imagine if we do the same rally all the way up to 85K. Like I said, I don't think that we'll see 100K Bitcoin this bull run ultimately. And I've already discussed why I don't think that we're going to see that. It's basically a fake out for those who are waiting on 100K. But this would be very bullish for alts as well. XRP is doing incredible. I drew this same bars graph, sort of mimicking the push back here to $2, and it looks very good to be playing out like that. We are nearly at the cusp. We need to break that $10. $10 is showing significant resistance until we really break out on that $10, which we can mark on the graph now or on the chart. Until we break out of that zone, we will not see major price moves, but we are seeing a lot of volume flow in. Like, I'm not even kidding. When we're looking at this, this is absolutely incredible. 54 or 53,000, almost 54,000 XRP being traded, 4,900, 2,500. I know that this isn't significant volume, but when we look at millions traded in the past minute, that is absolutely incredible. Now, like I said, we are seeing strong resistance at $10. Totally fine though. Look at we seen the same resistance back here at $10, but look at what happened when we broke out. So we could technically say, from our current price, which we're technically on this dotted line here, if we could break out of $10, we could be seeing a move of 35%. But that's not where it stops, right? Because we obviously break the $31 mark, and then we get above support, and we find that nice footing, and then we get that next major move up of 100% nearly. And I do think that will break the $2 mark and go to an all-time high. Guess where we are at all-time high in terms of percentage? easy to be shown. Here we go. We go to $3.84. That is roughly from our current price about a 265, almost 266% of an increase in price. I already have an exit strategy. I told you guys my exit strategy. I don't think that $3.84 is our exit point. I do think that we go much, much higher. I'm calling for double digits for XRP, and I do think that we'll see that. We are seeing a lot of moves in the market right now. We are seeing this in terms of USDT. 150 million USDT transferred from Tether Treasury to FTX. This means, massive volume flown into Bitcoin, and we've seen that today. Bitcoin is doing incredible numbers. We finally broke out of that 0.5 resistance point, and I think that we are looking strong for a major rally upward. But here is the problem, right? So the problem lies within the fact that we are on pretty much pullback zones. This is where we could see a drop again. This is where we would basically see, if I wanted to be realistic, that drop to about 40K, which would be about a 13%. That's 41K. So it would be about a 13.8% drop to 41K. But I'm more so leaning on 38K, which would be roughly a 20% drop, and that would be a retest of the 100-day close. So I think that's more realistic. Realistically, when we talk about a nice pullback or a healthy pullback, and then we would see that next run up to break 50K plus. But I am not looking for a pullback right now. And the only reason why I say that is because it's pretty much make or break right now for Bitcoin. Yeah, pullbacks are healthy, and we could see a few here and there. But I would rather stay above 40K. So I'm more so betting on the idea of us pulling back to maybe about 41K and then going much, much higher. So with that in mind, just pay attention to price action over the weekend, as today is Friday, and usually Saturdays and Sundays are bloodbaths. This is basically, going back a little bit. Now, I think that this was, if I could actually see, so the last weekend was the 7th and the 8th. We actually had nice volume flowing in on the 7th, and on the 8th we had a slight pullback. So we could actually pump all the way into Saturday and just have a nice pullback, but it would be a healthy one. So realistically, it would only be about, it would be like nothing. It would be like a 5% of a pullback. We actually haven't had a strong pullback since, I would say, the 31st, which was, again, a Saturday, and the 31st was here, right? So it started on Saturday, and it ended up going throughout the week, and it was roughly, at the end of the day, it was about a 12% drop in price, which is nothing compared to what we did after. So I'm still looking for some volatile price action to ensue over the weekend. It wouldn't be too crazy overall, but we are seeing a lot of things in the market. For an example, here's a chart from Kevin Cage. Now this is comparing XRP to DAG. Look at how similar these charts look, and look at where DAG went, and look at where XRP is. This looks extremely bullish for XRP if it does do the same move as DAG. So great job on Kevin Cage to really point this out. I think that this is incredible to see as well. I do think that it is possible. Like I said, I think that we are really building for that next move up, which is similar to what we did back here. The pattern is playing out perfectly, especially compared to, this little bit of a drop. We had a little bit of drop here. We traded a little bit sideways overall, and then we finally had that breaking point. And I do think that that's what's happening here, except guess what? The overall consolidation zone was a lot longer this time around. This was overall an 82-day consolidation. Even if we go back here, we're going to go off of that November time. Now, this was 82 days, just to give you guys an insight. Now, obviously, this was probably a little bit longer, but we only had to move for about 67 days. Now, this is going into accountability of the SEC. So, realistically, we had to move 67 days to get that nice little manipulated pump, if you will, by Wall Street Bets. But then we had another little bit of consolidation for about another 61 days. So this was technically a little bit longer, but I think that this was all kind of manipulation. Obviously, there was a lot of sell-offs after the SEC stuff. So realistically, we have consolidated longer in terms of a straight sideways trading pattern. So realistically, I think that we have built up a good consolidation zone for the next major run up. And I do think that that is what we're basically building for right now, is that all-time high to really be targeted and go into price discovery. I think that that's where we'll really see the opening of the value for XRP. And even when we compare it to most things, like for example, like we're seeing a lot of news regarding Bitcoin in Argentina. They're wanting to adopt it. We also see Twitter could link every account to the Lightning wallet, Jack Dorsey says, so they're talking more about accepting Bitcoin. Like a lot of this stuff is coming out regarding some bullishness in the market. It's very bullish for all of crypto, especially Bitcoin and especially XRP and most altcoins. We are doing incredible moves. We are back to nearly $2 trillion in total market cap. Guys, we are nearly at the point where we were when we were at all-time highs on Bitcoin at 65K, except guess what? We are now less than 20K below our all-time high on Bitcoin. So most altcoins are getting a lot more volume in them, and we are moving significantly in the market. So I am very happy to see what is going to happen here soon. And I do think that we will basically get to the point where we truly move. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.